Well, I guess this is the intro to Built with HATE.m4v. I'm Paul Wideman. I started bare knuckle choppers in 2003. Well, welcome back to Built with Hate. Today we're going to put a springer together. Been machining this and working on it for a while now. It's for a friend of ours, Jason Grimes of Northeast Chop Shop. He's building a build-off bike for Laconia. I've reamed all my bushings and put my lower springs together on the front fork rail, and now I'm finishing up putting the upper bushings into the rear fork rail. We use an oil light bearing, self-impregnated bearing, so as the springer works up and down, it lubricates the spring rods, keeps it from squeaking like a lot of cheap springers do. The rear legs on these are made out of 1 1/8 DOM. Of course, it's all heavy walled American steel. Front 7/8. We machine we call these fork bells. I don't know what the hell you really call them, but from right here down is solid cold rolled steel. And we machine all the plates. When I stand this up, you'll see that like the bottom tree starts off as like a 2-inch thick chunk, and then we machine it to make it look like it was a forged or cast piece. The same here, you can see how this is all machined away, and then the same on the top tree. We kind of tried, on this springer, we tried to blend like the look of a chopper springer with the look of like an old original springer, you know, and then kind of have like a kind of a crossbreed or a blend between the two, and this is what we came up with. I really like the old springers, but you know, the chopper ones are cool too, just because the round tubing and everything. That's why we did the wishbone on the rear and the wishbone on the front. So over the last 8 years, we've gone through a lot of different spring combinations, and the one we currently have seems to be, I mean, easily the best one that we've ever had. A lot of springers, when you go around a corner, I know like on Terry's first bike, we didn't have these top inner springs. You go around a corner, you get like a harmonic pogo, so to speak. Wouldn't even have anything necessarily to do with a bump or a crack in the road. It's just like a harmonic. The springer gets into like its own groove where it starts to bounce on its own. And that's why we came up with these inner springs. And that seems to have really helped. You hit a bump in your cushion, then you stop bouncing. So, you know, it's not like the old Cadillac with the blown out shocks. The spring rods in here are stainless. So going into the mild steel, I like to put a little anti-seize to keep everything honest. I just take these down so they bottom out. Lubing up my bearings now. I'm in a spool front wheel, so there's no need for a brake. So we're putting our rockers to the inside, makes everything tighter. Somebody did want to run a brake and put the tab on here. Put the rockers to the outside to give you a whole lot more room. Plus you got a little versatility. If he later decides to go to a brake, he can put his rockers to the outside and put a tab on it himself. The rockers have just a hair of slop in between them, you know. So I send a shim pack with him whenever he does the coating. If you take these down too tight, the rockers won't move. But if you shim them just right to where the tolerances are, you know, within spec, you crank them down nice and tight, and then your rockers move up and down real fluid. So we got a shim pack, stainless steel shims that go with each one. This particular one is a 5/8 axle, which we don't carry in stock. Special in the video. That's it. And then he's actually put it on an old, I believe it's a VL frame, or an RL, or a WL. We'll get an axle here in a minute and ship this bitch out. There's a springer. 5/8 axle installed. Got the ARP hardware. There and there. Made the stem and the nut. all it's left to do is package it up and send it to the Northeast. That's it.
Don't shake, meat don't shake. Wash no clothes, and she won't cook no breakfast. All she do is walk, walk.
Missouri morning. Me and Terry decided to drive up to Bowling Green, Missouri, and see my favorite Amish cat that makes the mandrels for our fitter spinning. These guys are a trip, man. You drive an hour out of your way, give them some money, and tell them what you need. They say, okay, come back in 2 weeks, come back in 2 weeks, and they'll be like, yeah, come on back in 2 weeks. You can't call them if you mail them. I've never had them mail me back. There's no email, no telephones. There's no way to get through to these guys, but they do awesome work. I mean, impeccable work. The craftsmanship's crazy. And they're good people, man. I kind of envy the way that they live. I'd love not to have to answer emails. I'd love to not have to answer the telephone. Really good dudes here. Unfortunately, we can't take the cameras in. I don't know, they have some kind of deal where they can't have cameras around them. You good?
Yep.
All right, we just left David's workshop, J&D Woodworking. Ordered a mandrel. He said, come back in 2 weeks and be ready. I hope it is. I love driving up here, but man, when you get a lot of work to do, it's a drag. Dude, look at the horse trail going up the ditch. It's cool, right? Dude, it has some incredible furniture going together. Here's the buggy tracks. I mean, like, it just, you know, I guess some parts of the country you see this every day, but man, it ain't, you know, I've been up here 100 times, but it's still kind of like, just amazing that these folks can live like this. And the craftsmanship is incredible, man. I wish we could have taken the camera in there so you guys could all see the furniture this man's making. He's a craftsman. That's all I got. That's it for Built with Hate 2. We'll see you next time. Camera.